What if I had told you that behind closed doors, opposition leaders are allegedly being paid to look the other way? Atiku Abubakar has just dropped a political bombshell, accusing the Tinubu government of bribing opposition figures within 50 million each. If true, this could change everything. But who are these leaders? And what does this mean for the future of Nigeria? Stay tuned, because the answers might shock you. Nigeria's democratic integrity is under threat, according to Atiku Abubakar, former presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Atiku has alleged that President Bola Tinubu's administration is secretly paying N50 million to opposition leaders in an attempt to weaken political resistance and consolidate power. Speaking at a national conference on strengthening democracy in Abuja on Monday, Atiku expressed deep concerns over what he described as an orchestrated attempt to cripple the opposition and undermine democracy in Nigeria. Opposition leaders are being bought off. Atiku claimed to have personally met with leaders of an opposition party who openly admitted to receiving payments from the All Progressives Congress, APC-led government. I want to say it here publicly. I met with the political party leadership in the present opposition, and they told me flatly that this government gives them N50 million each. The former vice president warned that if this practice continued, the country's democracy could collapse. If we are not careful, we are talking to some of you here, but you are recipients of the N50 million from the APC government. Do we really want to fight for democracy? Concerns over a rubber-stamp National Assembly. Beyond the alleged financial inducements, Atiku criticized the current National Assembly, arguing that it has become a rubber stamp for the executive rather than a true check on government power. We now have a National Assembly that does nothing but approve whatever is sent to them, regardless of its impact on the Nigerian people. He also questioned the credibility of Nigeria's electoral system, pointing to Turkey's electoral process as an example of democratic integrity. In Turkey, the electoral body refused to declare a president-elect who did not meet the required vote threshold. This is the kind of integrity Nigeria should aspire to, a call for opposition unity. Atiku called on opposition parties to unite against what he sees as an erosion of democratic values. He reflected on his personal sacrifices in the struggle for democracy, including an assassination attempt, exile, and the seizure of his businesses. If we don't unite and take action, we may end up with no democracy at all. God forbid. What this means for Nigeria's political landscape. Atiku's allegations, if true, raise serious concerns about the future of political opposition in Nigeria. If opposition leaders are indeed being compromised, it could lead to a weakened democracy, reduced accountability, and an unchecked executive. With the 2027 elections on the horizon, the big question remains, will the opposition stand united, or has it already been compromised? Here are thoughts-provoking questions based on this current situation Nigeria is facing. 1. Who are the opposition leaders allegedly receiving N50 million from Tinubu's government? Atiku Abubakar did not disclose specific names, but claimed that opposition party leaders were being paid N50 million each to weaken democratic opposition in Nigeria. 2. Is Atiku's claim a political strategy, or is Nigeria's democracy truly under threat? While Atiku's allegations could be politically motivated, concerns over democratic backsliding in Nigeria have been raised by various civic groups, including claims of compromised opposition and electoral irregularities. 3. What secrets did Atiku reveal about the inner workings of Nigeria's opposition politics? Atiku alleged that some opposition leaders are being financially influenced by the ruling party, raising concerns that the opposition is being deliberately weakened from within. 4. Could this alleged bribery scandal change the outcome of the 2027 elections? If true, these payments could fragment the opposition, making it easier for the ruling party to maintain power. However, widespread public awareness and opposition unity could counteract this effect. 5. If opposition leaders are being paid off, who is really fighting for democracy in Nigeria? Atiku suggests that only a few opposition figures remain truly committed to democratic principles, urging opposition parties to unite against what he sees as a systematic effort to suppress dissent. If some opposition figures are allegedly being paid off, who is left to hold the government accountable? And if these claims are true, what can Nigerians do to demand transparency? Atiku insists that unity among opposition parties is the only way forward, but will they listen? This is more than politics. It's about the future of Nigeria's democracy. What do you think? Is Atiku exposing a real threat, or is this just another political game? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into Nigeria's biggest political stories. Stay tuned to TYZNews as we look forward to seeing you on our next video.